let's compare the truck rally protest in Ottawa to the one in British Columbia. So the one in British Columbia, things are more peaceful over there. They're actually doing a protest. Although it has been notable that some people, no main, no name mentioned, uh, some people were throwing eggs at each other. Some from the truck rally protesters, and then some people were who countered protesting. They were throwing eggs at each other. Some were throwing rocks, and some even stuck put nails on the pavement, trying to pop the tires. So 5 people have been arrested because of that, and eventually, with complying, they were let free, and even the truck rally protesters, they agreed not to honk or cause any noise near the hospitals. So that was respectful for them to do that, and of course, they have consideration of people in the hospital right now, and yeah. And then there was some protest, although there was some loud noise, such as the one in Kelowna, Vancouver, Lethbridge, and and Victoria on Vancouver Island, and then Victoria near Parliament and such. So it was like some argument. Truck rally supporters that actually supporting that truck rally people, and and they're and and choosing not to get vaccinated, which is understandable. Okay, and then counter rally protesters. They were many of them are supporting people who are vulnerable, like children or some elderly people, or people who can't get vaccinated, or some people, especially, and also those people who can't get vaccinated because of their body problems. Because transplants or something like that, which is sometimes some people around the world have these and kind of stuff that really can't let them some get vaccinated for any reason or something. So things were really mostly peaceful over there. That's the protest. And of course, both parties showed their proof of a point. This is what the truck rally protesters and their supporters. This is what we want. We don't want to get vaccinated, and then the counter protesters saying what they're doing is wrong, and also let's not forget about the vulnerable. So yeah, you consider the vulnerable. Okay, that's what they said. Okay, understandable. Though both parties explained that. Now looking at Ottawa, things what turned from a protest. Ottawa is not handling the protest, so that is not a protest. What they're doing was they were using the Terry Fox statue for discrediting Terry Fox statue with while Terry Fox believed in science and helping people and make a difference. While the protesters they did the exact opposite, and and also people upside down Canadian flag. Exact opposite what people in British Columbia are doing. Dancing and urinating on like a fallen soldier the tomb, which is absolutely disrespectful in any country in the world. Attacking people, threatening people, threatening to rape people, threatening to like kill people on the streets of Ottawa, and especially if they're wearing a mask or and also causing havoc in the Rideau Center and also the streets of Ottawa. Harassment to people at the homeless shelter. Holding waving the Nazi flag and the Confederate flag, and apparently there's another flag, which all these flags, those three flags, the third one starts with G, I'm being told by someone who researched there and noticed one of the flags there. So although the three flags are encouraging hate, bigotry, and racism, and so the fact that some people want anti-government, that literally would turn Canada into from a democracy country to evil communist country like Russia and North, sort of North Korea. And also the fact that police had to show up and try to curb the violence going on by quite a lot of protesters there in Ottawa who are doing the exact opposite of protesting as even citizens and police and politicians and many other people and even Mayor Jim Watson has pointed out. That is the exact opposite of a protest if you're just attacking people, threatening, harassing, threatening, and and of course some people are breaking into people's homes though, and and then some people threatening rape people. That would give you a sexual rape charge, and that could land you in jail. No excuses if you were like during part of the protest or just anything else. And of course, breaking into people's homes, that can also get you arrested for that. Vandalism, that can also get you arrested. And those protesters, so-called protesters actually, obviously do not know what a protest is. And if they want to actually protest, they should act like do a proper protest like the people in British Columbia are doing. Which both sides of have actually done it more in a peaceful manner. Truck rallies and their supporters. We want this. We don't want to get vaccinated. And the counter protesters. We oppose you. think about the vulnerable people. Make your point. Continue. So the people in British Columbia, they both made their point, and then let the traffic resume, even guided by the Vancouver police and Victoria police. And of course, a proper protest. Even I have been to a protest, and you do not block any interference with other people who have nothing to do with your protest. You do not attack anybody. You do not harass anybody. You do not vandalize anything. You do not cause a riot. You make your points. And then the people who you are making a point against, they will make okay, we'll do this. And those people who refuse to get vaccinated, you should consider that restrictions are being eased, and yeah. And you should, if you want to protest, do it in a proper manner and make your point. Go. Because what happened from just a few days of a protest to 11 days of violence is not acceptable for any kind of protest at all. Even the people in Ottawa are tired of people causing and they are afraid that they're going to be attacked by people who choose to be act in a violent manner. And their actions and any manner and any kind of form. And all these actions can be added on to charges, and thousand charges have been already laid, and more are coming. The protest in British Columbia, that's a protest. Ottawa, that is the exact opposite of a protest. Stop being woke, Ottawa protesters.